The answer to that question is that it's a responsibility. That's what it means to me.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Clubhouse Lounge, where you are more than your occupation and we are more than entertainment. Today, this is my dog. This is really my dog for real. Nick Castellanos, and I'll say it's my dog simply because when I came on the scene in Detroit, he was one of the first ones to welcome me. Made me feel comfortable. I think that's one of the things that he does unbelievable. As you see, welcome to his home. So I can't express what that did because I was on the verge of, am I going to be in the big leagues or not? And you made it a possibility for me to, I guess, come out of this shell to say I am good.
Great.
I can do this.
Hey, no one else was 6'4", switch hitting, playing every position.
This is what he said to me. Yeah. This is what he said to me in spring training. Oh, you play shortstop too? Oh, you also play outfield too? And it meant so much to me, bro, that you don't know. I never told you that. I never gave you flowers for that. But I wanted you to understand that a lot of stuff shifted once I did make that change to Detroit. So I appreciate you, homie. I appreciate you doing this with us.
No doubt.
But yeah, the Clubhouse Lounge, Mike. I guess we can just take it over from there. But we are drinking good as usual. We're drinking good. I'm drinking good.
We always drink good.
We got tequila.
So Lou,
Tequila and
what do we have today? What's the wine?
We got the plain old Conundrum, the twist off Conundrum.
Conundrum. I remember that definition. I don't know the definition of conundrum.
Does that mean a problem?
You're stuck in the conundrum. Like there's a.
He just said it. It means the problem. It's a situation that you can't get out of.
It's not necessarily. We'll look it up.
You ain't gonna get out of the situation, E-Man, because we ain't got no Stella Rosa. So
no Stella Rosa.
No Stella Rosa for E-Man. So we're just gonna have to.
Guess we're in a conundrum.
But what are you drinking? There's nothing in that cup.
What wine are we? What?
He got that.
He got the Conundrum.
Oh, say less.
Yeah. But what is Nick sipping on?
I'm drinking El Tesoro tequila. If I'm day drinking, this is gonna at least keep my motor straight. I feel like if I start drinking wine or whiskey, I get sleepy after that.
Tequila's gonna turn you up a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
But the thing
we're getting my dad a golden retriever after this is over, so still gotta focus on today. And my dad wants a dog. You
see what happened when you have a certain amount of time due to how good you are at sport? As he drinks, he goes looks at dogs, and he decided
it's Saturday.
It is Saturday, but I never went. You know what? What I want to get a dog for my daddy.
We got to see if Emmanuel's gonna like this wine.
Oh, my fault.
We do.
We got to see.
My fault.
What's the ratio? What he on now? How many?
I think
he 1 for 7.
I'm 1 for 7.
So I'm like 2 for 8.
I'm 1 for 7.
In baseball terms, you're trash.
Yeah, I'm not doing so well right now. He is 2 for something.
I'm 2 for 2, folks.
Yeah, you're right. He is 2 for 2. He's
all right. Well, let's see.
Hitting 1,000.
Ting.
I know how to drink. Cheers. Appreciate it, Nick. Shout out to Miami and the ranch.
The ranches, boys in the ranches.
Man.
The ranches.
Southwest ranches.
Emmanuel?
He don't like it.
This tastes like.
What does it taste like, Emmanuel?
Just rich water.
We had a rich man house.
We are a rich man house.
Rich water. Like I don't know if I like that. Like I want water to be water, and I want juice to be juice. This is
Rich water.
In between.
Rich water.
In between.
So you need some Stella. Shout out to Stella Rosa, man.
Yeah, I want my Stella Rosa.
Man a case, please.
I want my Stella Rosa, man.
Okay, man.
Shout out to Stella.
Well, we here with Nick, man. Once again, great for you having us here in Florida. Beautiful home, by the way.
Thank you.
So you are born and raised here?
Born and raised.
So how long have you been here?
That's 32 years.
32 years.
32 years old.
32
years young, I should say.
Damn, Don.
Yeah, been here my whole life.
Your whole life. So with being a whole Florida guy, of course, staying in Florida, Lou being from Florida, how is, coming up in Florida and being here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm younger than Nick, 2 years younger than Nick. But coming up, baseball-wise in South Florida, as far as playing baseball where I was, everybody knew about Nick Castellanos. Everybody knew that he was good, that he was going to get drafted. I don't know if you noticed, but there was a lot of people in Cold Springs that wanted to come see you play because you went to Archbishop, right?
Yeah.
With your dad. Your dad was a coach at the time?
He's like my Cuban uncle. His name's Alex Fernandez.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he was the pitcher for the Marlins. He was on the
Yes.
'97 team when they won the World Series.
Yes. So everybody that I played baseball with in Cold Springs knew about Nick Castellanos in South Florida. That was like a big name as far as coming out of high school. This kid's good. Kid's gonna make it. He's gonna be amazing in the big leagues. So just for you to know that, there was a lot of people watching you. I know coming to your games, everybody's bringing scouts and college scouts and professional scouts and everything, but there were kids younger than you looking up to what you were doing. So, like I said, growing up in South Florida, man, everybody knew Nick Castellanos.
Did you feel like any pressure though? Like what he's saying, did you feel that pressure of all eyes on me? Was that like a...
Not really, man. I mean, a little bit. To say that it was non-existent, I'd be lying and trying to act too cool. But also, I think I'm a little bit naive to the perception of others or how much attention. Just because I don't know, I like what I like. I'm simple-minded, so I didn't really look for all the attention that I was getting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Never really had MySpace or Facebook or anything like that. I just was. I like my boys. I like my boys and baseball, honestly. So I just kept it simple.
But focus, man.
Shout out to your flip phone.
Shout
I
out.
didn't forget about that.
Do you still? Hey, by the way, I was gonna get to that later on, but I remember that interview when you were with Cincinnati. Do you still have that flip phone?
So now my son has it. Because he's too young for an iPhone. But he is at that age now where, if I want to talk to him, I don't want to have to call his mom to, hey, are you with Liam? Sometimes I have to, because he doesn't always have it. But, now I'm making that transition where, I'll call his flip phone first. He doesn't answer. I'll call his mom.
Oh, he got to be the coolest kid. Shout out to Liam, man, with a flip phone in 2025,
So-
keeping it nostalgic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So 2010,
Yeah.
drafted,
Yeah.
Detroit Tigers,
Yeah.
first round.
First round.
Yep.
Is it a dream come true?
At that time, yeah. It was like a step of the dream.
The step of the dream.
I'm going in the right direction. I really did not want to go to college. I was a good test taker. I had a good GPA. I think I finished with a 3.0. So I wasn't a straight A student, but I got by. My parents would get frustrated because they know that because I was lazy. Thank God for exams and things like
Sitting
that.
in
Because
class,
if all the grades were based on class participation and homework and stuff, I probably would have failed.
Yeah, because we was talking. You said earlier that your family was doctors.
Yeah, so on my mom's side, my grandfather was a firefighter, and then went to culinary school. And then on my dad's side, so my mom's American. She was born in Michigan, and then my dad, his whole family roots are in Cuba, and all the males in that family are all in medicine.
Medicine.
Yeah.
And then baseball.
Well, I think my dad's dream wasn't to become a doctor, but he had a responsibility because he was the first generation immigrant that came over from Cuba. So he didn't have the luxury of just coming over here and playing a kid's game. My grandfather was like, we didn't leave Cuba and risk our lives to come over for you to hit a ball with a stick. You're gonna go be a doctor. So my dad did that, but then as soon as I came out, he handed me a bat and was like, well, you're going to be a baseball player. So, I love it. I'm very fortunate, but, in a way I'm living my dad's dream.
Living your dad's dream.
Nice, man.
Was that some motivation? Damn, my dad really wants to do this, but now, take it easy, Daddy, I got it.
No, my dad's the kind of person that he's still going to call me, make sure what I eat for breakfast. He's multiple text messages throughout the game. If I'm 0 for 2, he's pissed off. But then if I finish strong, he's like, hey, forget about those first 2 texts. Great job tonight. So, you know, my dad he's all in. You know, he has the enthusiasm of a 5-year-old kid. A lot of times, like, I'll see Liam and my dad playing shuffleboard yesterday. And, you know, my dad's dropping F-bombs at Liam and stuff because he thinks he's cheating and he's making fights, you know? So it's like they you know.
I'm sure Liam's heard worse in the stands.
Oh,
in Philly.
And also, Liam's also grown up in the clubhouse. You know, he's I don't really shelter him from much. You know, I just do the best I can to guide him with what he takes in.
Gotcha.
Hey man, shout out to Pops and Liam, man. Shout out to Pops and Liam. We got to. You mentioned the clubhouse. We got to get him on the. Pops can get Liam on the podcast. Liam, if you want to come on to the podcast, just call me on your flip phone.
Jungle gym, climbing. Is he still like just crazy? Like wow. He's a boy, but so yes, but
and everything?
Man, what?
Yeah.
Like Liam, are you okay? You just fell from up there. Like what?
What's going on?
That's great. So y'all two played on the same team together.
Yeah, it was. So 17 or 18
and 19.
So
You got traded.
I got traded in 19.
What was your first impression of Nick?
Obviously, I'm a white boy.
Yeah, I thought Nick. All right, for sure. I thought Nick was white, like one of like the whitest, like one of the whitest guys. Cause like when you see this is the thing, when you see Nick running, like the way he goes out there, it's just like Nick's white, right?
Great.
And right, Nick's white. So the first thing I was like, okay, white guy, white. I'm the only black guy. Got it. All right, but then we started talking. I'm like, hold on, is Nick speaking Spanish, bro? Like. Hold on, Nick speaks Spanish.
Why can't he just be
because
bilingual?
You can't, because you can, but he can't. So I'm like, what is up with this? There's something up with him doing this.
And also, you can't be a white boy. You can't do white boy runs and speak Spanish.
No, there's gotta be there's gotta be something else, right?
Like,
something else to this puzzle. And I get to know. I'm like, oh, okay, you're Cuban too. You know what I mean? You're Cuban, bro. And
there's layers to this.
It is. And then I said, okay, now I see the pieces of swag.
Yeah.
Now that I know that he's Cuban, because my mind was set. Like, okay, I see that run. You're not getting above that. But now you're Cuban, so now it's shifted there. Okay, now you have the swag so I identified him as Cuban after I heard him speak.
So basically, what he's saying is your final form gonna be black.
Yeah, eventually.
You still,
He's still working.
You 32 by 35.
That's my final
If y'all can see these
form.
pants, yes, he's getting closer and closer to
By
it.
35, you're gonna be black, full
All right,
African
so I got
American.
3 years left.
Yeah, but
Fendi.
18, 19, that's my dog, bro. And Lakeland, Florida. So we teamed up there, and it was me just trying to make it, bro. Like,
Oh, you made it.
It was just me
Not
trying to.
You weren't trying to make it. You were making it.
I was just trying to make it out there, though. Like, I didn't know
you were
anybody, but
making it.
he was the first guy,
I think the
bro.
same way that I was kind of naive to, all the eyes and stuff that were on me. I think that you were a little bit naive to how large your talent set was. Like I told you, man, like ain't nobody else here 6'4" playing shortstop, switch hitting, playing all 9 positions just for fun.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
In the big leagues? Come on.
By the way,
that's a lot of coordination, intelligence that you possess.
And when
We might have
and
to
the thing,
explain
and,
what
and when you say this, he gonna be looking at you.
I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
he knows nothing.
You're a 6'4"
he gonna
switch
be looking
player,
at you
shortstop,
like,
and what?
So,
Nigga speaking hieroglyphics.
That's funny.
but yeah, that was the dude that kind of like helped me because I was the pretty sister, and that analogy means like you have a pretty sister, and you
hold on.
don't.
Say that. I'm
Like okay,
Yeah, let me adjust too.
okay, everybody don't know this one. You have a pretty sister, right? So say you have a pretty sister.
Okay.
To you, that's just your sister, right? But this guy over here, wow, man, your sister's beautiful. But you just like, this is my sister. I got caught into that at Minnesota, where what he's saying about, bro, you're this talented, you got this. I started believing that once I got there because at a certain point, I started getting overlooked. I started getting, oh, that's just Nico. Oh, that's Nico. And so my talent and ability kind of like, well, yeah, I can play this position. I can do this where he started like, no, Nico, like, trust me, bro.
No doubt. So that's the problem is that you got talkers coaching doers.
Say that
How
again,
long, white boy?
Say it in the mic
please. Say
again.
that again.
You have talkers coaching doers.
Wow.
And a lot of times
Yeah, I drink to that.
That is such
A lot of times it takes somebody with a high level of talent to be able to coach and guide somebody else with talent.
Gotcha.
You know, and then somebody who does not possess that and are only guiding them with words can lead them astray, you know, or make them lose confidence in themselves. And a lot of times you'll have really talented people start living in a box, and that's not good.
So when you talking to teammates, right? Of course, y'all all competing. How does that go further than just the clubhouse? We become friends because Nico speaks highly of you, and you have
Thanks, bro.
great things to say about Nico. So how did you build that relationship when it goes further than baseball?
Well, I think like any true relationship, it just happens naturally over time, right? And I think just in baseball, there's going to be trials and tribulations, right? There's going to be times where you're the lowest of low and you can't do nothing right, and you're looking for any nook and cranny and any vice to make you feel better. You're also going to have periods where you think that you're on top of the world and this is going to last forever, and you're on your way to becoming the greatest baseball player since Barry Bonds, and everything in between. And just being more familiar with those people, you just get a real sense of who they are. And, you know, if they care about relationships, you keep them, you know, because you also have really great dudes too, but they're just there to do their thing and play baseball, and they got families and a life of their own. Yeah. So, you know, you just kind of navigate it, and the chips fall where they fall.
So do you have any other, besides Nico? Nico's a great friend. Anybody else that's, you know, that you built a great relationship in?
Yeah,
we had 15 minutes of good relationship. I'm
no
your
doubt.
friend, Nick.
Hey,
I'm your friend.
Especially with what you were telling me earlier before the podcast started. But the first name that comes to mind is Shane Green. But he's actually going to show up to my place tomorrow. He's going to stay with me for a week, train and stuff. So shout out Greeny.
Shout out Shane, bro. Mr. Verde.
But so because I've changed my number a lot, I lose a lot of the contacts of like my old teammates. But I mean, still, like, if Torrey Hunter, David Price, Ian Kinsler, Prince Fielder, first guy to ever like pay for my clubhouse dues. You know, I haven't talked to them in years, but like if they ever picked up the phone and they ever needed anything, like what do you need? You know what I mean?
Nick bought me a suit, by the way. Go ahead.
You know, that's why I don't just I feel like you build those connections in the trenches and on the field, and I can go 10 years, 15 years, however long without hearing nothing. But you know, Nico's starting a podcast. Hey, Nick, this is what we got, babe. You know, like, and you can, but you don't have to. But if you want to,
if we're in Miami, you might as well, right?
So to me, it's a no-brainer. You know, so but it's because of, you know, our relationship. You know?
Yeah. Relationship. I heard this before, and I wholeheartedly believe in this. Relationships are the new currency. You know what I'm saying? Because relationships can take you places that money can't. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt about it.
So to hear you say that about Nico and to what I know about him from our mutual friendship. Hey man, like I said, man, this is my new friend, y'all, Nick. You know what I'm saying? We all friends. Like, we've been good for like forever. You know what I'm saying? So they're my friend.
Well, I mean, I was gonna let you borrow my whip to go get some.
Now, that's
man,
crazy.
Listen. First of all, like, on the way up here, it was said, and now that I can't shake it after I heard it, but it was just like, I feel like we pulling up to a cartel's place. You know what I'm saying? Like, right? So when that was said, I'm like,
he's Cuban, bro.
Look like we pulled up to the address that you sent, and I'm like, oh, this is nice. It's a nice little neighborhood. And he gives me Nick's number, and he's like, no, that's not it. What I need you to do, I need you to turn around. It's 2 dirt roads. And I turn around, I'm like, oh yeah, we finna die. This is a drug exchange, and I'm going down this long road. I'm going back in pieces, right? So as I'm getting closer, he comes out, he's like, yo, you're gonna see me standing at the end of the dirt road. And I turn around, it's just some silhouette standing in the middle of the dirt road. And as I'm getting close, I'm like, you know what, Nick, we just gonna go get something to eat, call an Uber, we'll be right back when everybody get here. It's like, you just wanna borrow my car? I don't know you, Nick. Like, what is going on? But at that point, it let me know, like, oh, he has a very, very kind spirit. Like, for him not to really know me like that, and so just, dude, you can borrow my whip. Yeah. Who are you? Like,
Someone that can afford a new whip if you
Come on, somebody. Hey, let them know. Let them know where we at.
Hold on now. Why I gotta steal it?
Yeah,
Why I gotta steal it, white boy? Why I gotta steal it? Nah, I'm joking. But that right there, that said a lot about Nick's character and everything like that. So again, man, I'm looking forward to this relationship. Wherever it comes from, and like I'm looking forward to it, bro.
Yeah, so you play for Detroit.
Yeah.
Of course, you get traded.
Yeah.
Get traded to the Cubs. So how is that?
How was Chicago?
That was
man?
unbelievable. Club Wrigley is amazing. Wrigley Field is, by far one of my favorite places to play. Not just because like I have crazy amounts of success there, but just
Crazy talk to him.
Take yourself a little bit, bro.
Crazy amount of success. Crazy.
Visitors and home side.
Okay.
I don't know why. I don't know what the reason is, but it's just, to me, it's been a magical place. First time that I played there was in high school at this Under Armour All-American game. Had crazy amounts of success there. I was the first big league stadium I've ever played in. And it just kind of feels like someone popped a field down in the middle of a neighborhood, in the middle of the city.
For sure.
And everybody who takes a lunch break, instead of going to wherever, they're just like, hey, we got 2 hours before work starts back up. Oh, Cubs are playing, you know?
Watch the Cubs.
So it was a lot of fun. And then when I first got called to Detroit, we were competing. So like I got called up in September in 13, but the team won the division, so they went to the playoffs in 13. We won our division again in 14, so I was able to go to the playoffs. Thinking that I'm a young kid, we're just going to playoffs every year. This is just how it's going to be.
Yeah.
15 we finished last. 16 we missed it by a game. 17 we were not good. 18 we were not good. 19 we were on pace to be like the worst team in baseball. So, like from doing the best I could, because at this point I'm recognizing what's happening. I have to go into the mindset where like I need to survive a sinking organization. Because it comes in waves. Not every organization is trying to win every single year. If they say that they are, that's lip service to the fans. Yeah. But at that time, we were going through a lull. They were shedding payroll. They still had some veterans that were committed to a lot of money. So, the Ilitch family was also building up the rest of the city of Detroit, which they've done a great job. So that's where their capital was going. So I got traded to the Cubs, and all of a sudden, overnight, like I'm in a contender. We're tied with the Cardinals. I immediately get thrown into that rivalry of Cubs and St. Louis, and it was definitely like what is that thing when you have a heart that goes,
Defibrillator. Defibrillator?
Shock. I don't know.
Clear.
The clear.
It was one of
Clear.
those.
We know it as the clear.
When I got traded, I think we were like 30 and 72, right? So I came from that to now we're back in the race at Club Wrigley. So someone went clear.
With the crazy part, what he's saying is so true, because I text him. He hit a double. He has a lot of doubles. Everyone knows. If you know anything about baseball,
I don't.
When you hit the baseball, when the bat hits the baseball,
get to the second bag.
He runs from home plate to first and then to second,
but
and that's a double.
Here's what people don't know is that doubles are created out of the box. Like
Run
your
hard,
coaches
baby.
tell you that, but not a lot of players listen for whatever reason. So like if you hit it and you think 2 out of the box, you have a good shot.
Of getting there.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Hit the baseball, run the first and run the second, and don't get out.
But he just said out of the box. That's a Disney Channel show.
Batter's box.
Okay, because that's a Disney Channel show where I'm from, out of the box. Because you had me at, you hit the ball.
They know it.
You hit the ball out of the box, run to second. No, run to first. Because 2 is after first.
Right.
You said something about touching what?
You just touch the base.
You gotta step on
the base,
Step on first.
and then just keep going to second, and then stop on the base.
Yes.
That's a double.
Come on, right?
What's out the double?
The thing is, a triple.
And then a quadruple.
And guess who has an award for that? Nick does.
Oh, well, for what?
Triples leader.
Hell. What?
That was
I didn't know that.
When?
2017.
How many triples you hit?
Only 10.
Hey, that's a bit. That's a bit.
Listen, bro.
What?
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Time out.
Only 10.
Bro, hitting a triple
It's one of the hardest things to do.
Yeah, they tell you to stop at second because ain't nobody watching you for triples. You can't lead the league in doubles if you run a third base.
So wait, before you, okay. So if I'm Nick,
Yeah.
What I did in 2017 was I hit the ball
Yeah.
out of the box,
Right.
ran to first,
Right.
sprinted to second,
Correct.
and flashed to third.
Yes.
Exactly. And
And
that's
you
a triple.
stopped, and it was a triple.
And you
So,
celebrated.
so my thing is, what was the ball doing this whole time? Because
It
that's
was-
a lot of.
It was out there in the outfield, and people were chasing behind it, like, "Oh, I gotta go get this baseball." Later, they're like,
Also, so
And
that's
Detroit-
better if the ball hit the ground and roll.
Ideally, you wanted to hit it into the seats, so then you can just Cadillac your way all the way around the bases. That's called a home run.
Right.
That's-
I know what a home run
Hey,
is.
those are fun. That's like 30 seconds, 45 seconds of like
feeling yourself, bro.
just you.
Like I just shit
It's
it,
the best
bro.
feeling ever.
Dang, so
It's like you're putting on a concert for a minute.
so it's the next thing under a home run is a triple.
Yeah.
I can see why that's like tough to do only 10 times. Because it's like, okay, a home run is out of there, but to have that much time for them to have to catch up with the ball and you by that time you at third, that means what you run? What you run in the 40?
I don't know.
We don't run 40.
He's
bro.
not. That's why it's so impressive because, like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, Nick's not the fastest guy.
Hey,
But
watch
Nick,
out.
tell him.
Hey, but watch out.
Tell him.
Watch out.
But
He Cuban.
But watch out. Hey, it's just the
watch
thing
out,
is
I
that
know
it
Cuban
just,
activate,
it's just
man.
it just takes me, a little bit to get going. But if I hit stride, I can run.
There it is.
Okay.
But what I was gonna say before we end up getting like there, because he don't know nothing about baseball. He left and went to Chicago, and I texted him, and I was like, "Bro, you slid head first."
Yep.
When I tell you, Nick was like one of the most uncoordinated.
So here's the thing. So there's some truth to that.
It's him. No, it's him. Hey, Nick, don't worry about him. He
don't pay no.
Hey, he's over here on a level of.
Don't
I
pay.
don't know
It's
about
okay.
no baseball, but
You know what that means? You know what going head first is.
But so I'll say careful. So a buddy of mine, Corey Hahn, dove headfirst at Arizona State. He was in the USA baseball trials, and he ended up getting paralyzed from the neck down because, it's a shitty
that's
accident.
crazy.
So like I saw that happen, and I was like terrified to dive headfirst, thinking that shit could happen to me. So I would go feet first. But when I went to the Cubs, and I was just immersed in that like
Clear.
winning is above everything. That shit just started happening by itself. I just started diving headfirst out of nowhere, swimming tags and doing all this stuff. I didn't know I could do that.
Bro, he turned into a dog. I'm not gonna lie. He turned
Animorph.
into like he was good.
Animorph.
He was good. He was a good baseball player in Detroit. Like you were good.
Got better.
But when you did that, when that trade line activated and you got over that point of like of hurt, like Detroit don't want me.
Bro,
I
played
felt
for
it was
Detroit.
like that.
I played for
Like,
Detroit
hold
for
on.
6.5 years, and they never had my jersey in the shop.
Come on, bro.
Detroit Cubs.
Yeah.
Then you go to the Cincinnati Reds.
Yep.
How is that?
Great. COVID sucked.
COVID
sucked.
year.
I sucked in
COVID
COVID.
sucked. You know,
Pause.
and it's because I
Crazy work.
felt so. I have a hard time when I feel constrained. And living in that COVID bubble was torturous. To the boxed meals every day, not being able to go outside of the hotel, not being able to see friends and family. If my wife would fly down to grab my son and then come back, I had to be away from her for 3 days while a test went through. And honestly, like, it was tough, bro. The last thing that I gave a fuck about was baseball at that point in time. Just because like I was also so like tuned in to like what was happening in the country. Baseball kind of felt really unimportant.
Yeah.
So I'm somebody that like draws from inspiration of like looking for a bigger purpose of why I'm playing. And I just felt like the only thing sports was in 2020 was a distraction to what was actually going on.
For sure.
So I felt like I was part of a problem. I wasn't doing nothing to be like an active part of the solution. So 2020 was tough.
I like that you my fault, Lou, but I like that you said that as far as the spiel you just had about nothing like baseball didn't matter to you at that point, because it makes me want to like just get to know more about you in the sense of outside of entertainment, outside of your occupation. Because you seem like a really cool dude, very calm spirit, like you laid back. So just for me personally, what are some things like I don't know, fun facts about you, like favorite hobbies or something that people don't know about you?
I really don't have that many hobbies, bro. Baseball is honestly my hobby. Raising my kids, making sure my wife likes me on a daily basis. That shit is a grind.
Hell,
You know?
Wow. Don't worry about loving me. Just like
you
me.
like me?
She gonna love me no matter what.
I need you to like me.
But if she likes me, I get to have more fun.
Correct.
You know?
Oh wow, let's unpack that.
Asking all them questions.
Funny, Nicholas. So what do you? I mean, like, you have a favorite TV show? Do your wife like you watching TV? Can you watch TV?
I don't watch a lot of TV. Sometimes I'll tune into like certain documentaries that friends of mine throw my way, but TV shows, man, like as soon as I will watch an episode where I'll be like, that was stupid, and that would never happen that way, I find a problem with the entire storyline and I lose interest.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so TV shows is hard for me. Movies are dope.
Okay.
I like movies. I'd say off the top, the movies that I like the best, I'd say the Dune series. Have you seen the Dune series?
Dune.
Dune?
With Zendaya.
Zendaya and the what is the guy's name? Timothy Shire.
Jack, we in a whole nother state and all this information. Did you bring information with you? Relax.
He directed.
That is, I feel like that storyline is incredible.
Wait,
also,
I thought those were movies, right?
movies.
So I only seen one.
There's
Part
two.
two is
There's two. Then
fire.
I don't know how many they're making, but that storyline to me is super intriguing. As well as apparently that storyline was what inspired George Lucas to make Star Wars. I also like Star Wars too, so being listening to that and seeing, so I'm all in with that. And then another movie that I was so into that I watched it standing up was Oppenheimer.
What is that? The movie where they? Nope, that's Hannibal.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
That's the movie with the bomb.
Yes. Yeah. The Making of the Atomic Bomb. That movie is a masterpiece.
I didn't see that.
I gotta watch that.
Nor have I seen Star Wars.
The thing is that you better be ready to pay attention because it's 3 hours long and there's no fluff. And you're listening to actors, obviously, but people who are playing very intelligent people speak. And everything is means something. So if you can get lost really quickly and then you just be watching it. So if I try to put my boys onto it or whatever, they're just out walking around grabbing food and doing other stuff, and I'm like, you're watching it the wrong way.
Just enjoy what I'm.
You don't get it. I just feel like when your mom was pregnant with you, it's a bunch of just Mozarts and baseball games and that. He's intelligent, but he just in love with baseball, but he loves movies about bombs that 3 hour long.
Well, it's not so much about the bombs; it's the process of what it took to give birth to something that was that impactful, that changed the course of humanity forever.
Oh yeah, he's a robot.
This is a robot. That's what it was. And then the craziest part too was that this guy, what's his name, Robert Oppenheimer, whatever, orchestrates this creation by making a city with thousands of employees, and then after he gives birth to this whole thing, he doesn't have a say on how it's used, which I find is interesting, and I find that was symbolic because there's so many avenues where artists aren't in control of their art because other people are in control of their voice or their painting or their ability to play a sport, right? So you don't own your own talent. So I thought it was crazy that this guy made the atomic bomb, and at the end of the day, he didn't own it.
So that is more so lions in the zoo. No one cares about the lions in the zoo.
Kind of.
I got that from Shane Green, by the way.
Is that baseball
They
terminology?
didn't care.
Huh?
That's baseball terminology.
Shout out Shane Green.
That's more so of no one cares about the lions in the zoo. We show up, pay our money, roar, now go over there and do whatever. But he's caged up. He's locked up. It's a lion.
Well, he didn't think he was locked up in the beginning. He was given all the pasture he wanted until he gave birth to what was of interest, and then.
See,
Bam.
Nick is mad. Y'all better get that man ownership of that
Mad
bomb.
scientist.
Nick also likes to create. So
That's to me, creating is fun.
So that's one thing we was talking about of, just you being in a creative element with other like-minded people. So when you see a person like Emmanuel, and he say, asking all those questions, are those like, what do you see in that side of entertainment?
You're talking about like being on camera and stuff?
Just camera, just him creating period.
Which is the camera. So part of it is uncomfortable, whatever it's looking at, because give out a persona for what? Only for other people to pick it apart or see where you're a hypocrite. So, I don't enjoy the idea of being famous. That shit sounds exhausting. But as far as like creating something out of nothing, whether it's, a baseball career or a painting or helping some of my boys who like to, make music, that's a lot of fun,
Nick's a writer, if y'all didn't know.
I can believe it. He sounds like a walking encyclopedia, which don't even exist no more. Does encyclopedias? I don't know if they exist, but live in the flesh, we have a live encyclopedia.
I wouldn't go that far. I can't tell you the last time I read a book cover to cover.
Wow.
Because he's a genius.
Because he's creating his own.
What
What you talking about?
So now we get back to baseball. So now from the Reds,
Yeah,
we're currently here now.
with the Phillies. Yeah.
So after going through all that, did your mindset change about learning the business side of baseball and the love of the game? Because you obviously love baseball as well.
There's some times where I don't, my brother.
Uh-huh.
But it goes in phases. There's some moments that I do. But I think that where I'm at now, like this off season has probably been the best off season I've had as far as like staying in shape and just being ready to play. And I'm not even really doing it for the game of baseball, just because, damn, I'm 32 years old. I want to stay in shape and stay active just so I can age gracefully. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not even about the game at that point. Yeah. It's just about Nick. Yeah. So it's January, what day is it today? January 18th. If we had a 7:05 start today, I'd be ready.
There we go.
That's what's up.
What's a 7:05 start? 7:05 a.m.
No, 7:05 p.m. Game time. 7:05. Yeah.
I was close.
How is it? I want to know something. So in the playoffs, man, you're already a great player, but in the playoffs, like, you turn into a monster, literally.
Not always.
The past couple years, like, I've been watching people that have been watching the games, like, you flip another switch. And how, I want to know, like, obviously Liam is sitting right behind home plate at the bank cheering you on. How is that when you hit a big home run or you're just in that game and you come touch home plate, you don't see, I know you don't see anybody in that crowd but your son. How, like, what is that feeling like?
Incredible. To try and explain it would be pointless.
Wouldn't do it justice.
No doubt.
Because I could see the relationship, like, your son just like, oh my God, that's my dad. Like, my dad's a superhero, literally. Like, all these people are cheering because my dad did something cool. Like, I just think, obviously that's an amazing feeling, but I just wanted to know, like, how, like, just amazing is that? Like, just
The
having
best.
him there, bro.
The best.
Literally the best.
It's the best.
That's why you continue to get the
purpose.
It just gives him
You said
fuel.
it's purpose.
It's purpose.
This makes me wonder, like, still don't know nothing about no baseball, but like meeting Nico, now I have my whole family watching, like, with my dad, I have him watching baseball, even when I'm not there. Like, he'll call or he'll text, like, yo, Nico playing today, and he'll watch it. I want to start watching the Phillies because of Nick. I want to root for Nick.
I love that.
This makes me want to watch baseball, getting to know you outside of your occupation and entertainment. I want to watch baseball now. I want to root for Nick. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's going to be, I want to pull up to a game. Yeah. I would like to pull up to a game.
Hey, pull up.
In Atlanta.
Hey, I can leave you tickets.
Hey.
I want to pull up to a game. First, I got to get your last name right. What is it?
Castellanos.
You hear that?
Did you hear the Castellano?
Well, the thing is,
¿Cómo está?
so if I'm talking to somebody that is American, I'll just say Castellanos, right? If I'm hanging out in Italy, like in Italy with Jess, all of a sudden I won't say the S, so I'll just say Castellano.
Castellano.
But then if I want to be Latin again, I just say Castellanos.
Wait. Huh? First of all, you already got a last name that's in cursive. I'm trying to figure out how to
It's super cursive.
how to pronounce it.
So properly, the L's make a Y. So like Gaste. So
Say it.
Ga. So
Ga.
Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Nick
Castellanos.
Hooked on phonics.
Spanish.
I feel like you got a Castellanos.
No doubt. Hey,
But you got to do the head dip, but it ain't going Castellanos.
hey,
Nick Castellanos.
Nicholas Alexander Castellanos.
Oh, yeah, this nigga is Mozart. Any nigga with a middle name Alexander the Third.
No doubt. Hey, after
Castellanos.
Santa Claus and Alexander the Great. So I got to conquer everything, but I got to give back after I take
Wait, hold
over the
on.
world.
Santa Claus' real name is what?
Well, Saint Nick.
Oh, I thought you meant Alexander. Boy.
That's just me being dumb. Saying like when I was younger, I'd be like, I'm named after Santa Claus and Alexander the Great. So I got
Nick
to.
Alexander Castellanos.
There you go.
Yo estoy cansado. What did I say?
You're tired.
Sí. Gracias, me llamo y tú y
Now
me
you speak Spanish.
I speak Spanish now, you know. Let me get some of that Spanish drink. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Miguel.
There you go. Got a little.
So we
down.
you know, we go through the ups and downs as entertainers.
What does that mean?
You know, good times and the bad times,
moments
jazz,
when
the
you're
moment.
popular and moments when you're not.
Not even just necessarily that, just outside of that. When let's speak of your father in 2017,
Sure.
diagnosed with brain cancer.
Sure.
How was that battling through mentally, still having to play?
I didn't do a very good job. You know, like if you look at my splits in 17, I'm somebody that like it's hard for me to compartmentalize. Did I say that right?
Yes.
You know, like for me, everything is connected. Like when I have peace off the field, I'm able to play free on the field. When I have turmoil in my life off the field, you know, I become start, stop, go, and pensive on the field. So, you know, the first half, a little bit more than half of 17, I don't think I was worth shit in 17, you know, but doing the best I can to navigate and understand that illness that he was going through. And then once, you know, like he turned the leaf and I was able to understand that he was good. I mean, I was one of the best players in the big leagues, I think, August and September. September for sure.
Did you have anybody that you talked to or anything to keep your mind somewhat at
You know,
peace?
my wife, Jess, we just started dating at that time. She was a rock from the jump. So, I mean, anytime I needed to unload on anybody, you know, she was able to take it. My mom was able to take it. You know, I had teammates that were sensitive to what I was going through. So I felt like, you know, they gave me enormous amounts of grace. So at 25 years old, you know, like I was just appreciative of all that because I've been playing with guys that are going to be in the Hall of Fame at that point. Yeah, it's just something that trial and tribulation. You gotta persevere through.
I just love the fact that whenever you speak outside of baseball, you make it relevant to just everybody out there, everybody's occupation. When you say things like, if you don't have peace off the field, it's kind of hard to have peace on the field. And you know,
But that's not relatable to everybody. Some people can have what I view as a disaster of a situation going on off the field, and then they come to the baseball field, and it's like their salvation.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Cause it's like you said, that's their salvation. It's like, all right, I can focus on. It's like this is my outlet. What I do for a living is
There's
my
no
outlet.
consequence
on
the field. You know, like I don't operate like that. If there's something that's bothering me off the field, that is added weight that I'm playing with on the field. It's like playing with a backpack. Yeah. You know, can you relate to that?
Yes.
He can
So
because
then.
Yeah, no, definitely. If something's going on off the field that I can't necessarily control, or like you said, I'm trying to understand or I don't understand, that's going to affect me on the field. That's going to affect my play wholeheartedly. If somebody's in the hospital, somebody's sick, somebody's going through something that I love dearly, like that's going to mess with my mind, and I'm not going to be able to focus on get my routine down. Like I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about what's going on off the field. So I can definitely relate to that.
Hey, did you turn? Because with baseball, game of failure, right? Mm-hmm. And do you think baseball helped you to be able to deal with off the field more with life and things that may come your way, adversity, or was it the other way around?
No,
Things you went through, life helped you with baseball.
Baseball has been my religion. As it just teaches me to show up every day and just be the best version of myself as best I can. Sometimes that looks terrible.
Come on now.
Tough game.
But if you just stay persistent, and you just stay as patient as you can be, the coin will turn.
This nigga.
Tell me, bro.
The coin shall turn. Nick Castellanos.
What's your Nick? What happened to your compass?
Huh?
What's your compass?
I have it in a drawer waiting for Liam. Yeah.
Man, I want to be Liam, man.
What is that?
It's still just a medallion. On this side, I have the Pisces symbol, so it's like two koi fish going in a circle. A little black diamond on one eye, little white diamond on the other eye, and then on this side, the side that I face outwards, is just like a child sketch I did of home.
Okay. So with family, obviously it's a major thing. You have a brother.
Yeah.
You got to draft your brother.
Yeah, I did.
How was that?
Oh, this man. Okay, Mike, I'm over here. How was that?
It was really cool. I was nervous. I wasn't nervous for the game that day, but I was nervous to how I was gonna announce this. But baseball was a dream of my brother's too. He made it to be a professional. He pitched in high A for a little bit. I think that if my brother was in the minor leagues in the 90s, I really believe that he would have made it to the big leagues because he wasn't a stuff pitcher, but man, did he have pitch ability? He wouldn't walk anybody. 3-0 if he needed a changeup, there it is for a strike. A lot of broken bats, and then because he gets so much contact, the better the infield, the better your defense is, the better Ryan's gonna do his thing. But at that time when he came up in 15, 16, 17, that was the beginning when analytics and spin rate and just pure stuff started to take over the game. And he pitches, he's a lot like Kyle Hendricks. I know you don't know who that is. You guys know who that is. They call him the professor, and that's just because he's so good at just
the professor.
Man, he's one guy, and so I'm explaining.
He plays baseball.
He plays baseball for the Cubs, and he doesn't throw that hard. He tops out at 86.
But man, can he pitch?
Can he pitch?
I hated.
I got double off of him.
Facing him.
Talk about it.
Nice.
So
He's in the book, but he's also struck me out. So I can't be that arrogant.
Particular and meticulous with his pitches.
So that's what a stuffed
That's
pitcher is.
his changeup. When he says stuff, changeup.
Oh, it's I got some stuff in the bag.
Right. If you look at, so have you heard of the name Paul Skeens? The all everybody is talking about? No. Oh no.
I don't know about that.
That's fine. It's he's just a young kid that his stuff is all off the charts. So talkers, remember how we were talking about talkers and doers? Yeah. Talkers, it's really easy for them to get behind him because they can he throws 100 and he's got all these pitches that dance all over the place that when they look at the screen says that this guy is solid gold. So that talent is just really easy to recognize. That guy today, guys like that, like an Andrew Painter or a Paul Skeens, fly through the system because it's so easy for talkers to go, this is the guy. And then if it doesn't work out, they can just be like, well, this is why you see this paper, you see this sheet? This is why we believed in him, because there's numbers to back it up.
So he can, because I've been, when I do catch highlights of baseball and stuff, I see the ball, some pitchers, they make the ball do this, and that's
no doubt.
That's
and this guy
I know it's real, but it's
No, it's real.
It's real.
So
this
make
guy,
the
this
ball
guy that I just said, he does all of it.
It's real.
Wow.
Ball can literally, it looks like they have a string on it and just pull it, and you swing at it, and then
Or it has teeth and it just takes off and buries into your hands.
Yeah.
Or it's a split finger that just goes straight and it just rolls and falls off the table and just drops down.
Nowhere near the plate. Like
No, but it can still be a strike.
Well,
it can.
if you swing at it,
it's a strike. Technically, yes.
Yeah.
But yes, all that stuff you see the ball doing, we see it, but we have
It's too late.
a millisecond to decide.
Once we recognize, we have already committed, and now I'm in church.
Can I be a walk on? Can I?
No.
Okay.
Do me a favor.
Walk to your
Blink
seat.
real quick. Blink. That's how much time you have to decide whether to swing at the ball, whether it's a fastball, slider.
Well, let me do it again. Wait.
Strike.
That's how fast.
Hold on,
Strike.
I blinked not that time. I'm gonna blink on purpose.
Strike.
Wait, man.
I'm telling you.
Wait, I'm at the Lou. Can I be at the plate?
No.
No,
you
but I
don't
know
have
what it is.
time.
Time.
There you go.
Got
You
it.
only got
Let
one
me
of
do
those.
that.
granted.
I step
You're
outside
granted.
the box.
Better
Right,
box.
I step outside the box.
Right.
Get yourself
Breathe,
together.
get myself together because I seen this on TV. All right,
Back
now,
in the box.
What you say? I'm back at the box.
Strike one. You already blinked.
I did blink, but you got to warn me.
That's why you're not playing.
Yeah. But I'm just trying to explain.
When you try getting on stage and tell a couple of jokes in front of 1,000 people there, strike, boom, boom, giving you no chance. That's insane. So if the ball is on, that I'm blinking and that's a strike.
That's literally how much time you have to decide whether it's a strike ball, change up, fastball, splitter, everything. That's how fast you have.
And
Or
if
how
your
much
eyes
time
are
you have.
your eyes are really good, which never mind. If your eyes are really good, you can recognize that a little further ahead than the average person.
I can see you better stop playing.
He got one bad eye, y'all.
So Nick, would you
My eyes
look at him and see an all-star?
In comedy, no doubt.
Yeah, Nick is the only opinion that matter.
Okay. So Nick is a 2-time all-star.
Yeah. Fortunate enough.
How was that?
Great. Awesome. Great experience being able to take my kids there, Liam being on the field for the home run derby, being able to be around, like all the greatest players in the game, watching how they go about their day to day. It's truly.
Was you in the home run derby?
No, I've never been in a home run derby. I watch a home run derby.
How many home runs have you? How many home runs have you read?
Silver Slugger Award.
I don't know what that means, but it gotta mean he good.
In 2021, I was really good. I had a good year.
How many home runs?
In 2021 or period?
2021.
34.
You know
How many period?
I'm floating around like probably just below 240, 230 something.
Him strong young man.
I just had that's a lot of
want
bats.
to
He got big
be
shoulders.
Liam. I want to be Liam. I'm going to a baseball game as Liam.
Hey, you'll see him. So Craig Rankin, the guy who owns the CP Rankin Club, hooks him up with just front row tickets. So he gets to see
Already.
He just gets to see front row action, teammates. Like he has like kind of handshakes with the guys and stuff already.
Oh man, does he want to be a baseball player?
He tells me right now he's all in. I keep asking him the question, because I never want him to feel like he needs to do it.
Yeah.
But as of now,
He just made me look at my dad.
Did you feel like you needed to play baseball?
hell yeah, I didn't have a choice. I mean, my dad would be over we had a cage in the backyard.
What's your plan?
Hey, you getting these swings in before school?
Wow.
You gonna get these swings in? And it's a rhetorical question. I didn't have a choice,
Okay.
But again, like it's that kind of passion. It was a really good situation, right? Because I have the personality that I didn't get burnt out or like all the like I could handle it. And also my dad's like like on every little thing. So it ended up working out. But I've seen a lot of situations where parents would be just as passionate about my pops, and it just puts out the fire in the kid.
You got a lot of people that's gonna see this episode and they gonna look at their dad like,
He wasn't doing that?
Dad, man, hey, Dad ain't doing that. Look at Nick. Why can't you be like Nick, Dad?
So how's the marriage life?
Simple.
Simple.
Simple, peaceful. It's not always sunshine and rainbows, waking up to the same person every day. But as far as that goes, I'm very fortunate. I have a good one. You know, Jess is a G.
G, literally.
Yeah.
Is she one
Shout
of the
out to
whys?
Jess, man.
Huh?
Is she one of the whys? Like why you keep going every day?
She wants me to retire yesterday.
Wow.
There's nothing more than she would want for them to just like lock the door and keep me at home for the rest of our days. You know, but she knows me, and I'm somebody that needs to be active or create. If I'm sitting at home watching TV, just for some reason that's how I start my morning, I will be miserable.
Gotcha.
You know, like self-destructive type.
So is there life after baseball?
For sure. Well, I mean, I'm kind of doing the best I can to set myself up for that, right? Like, I'm building a home that I have all outlets that I can be able to dabble in, whether it's music, just staying in shape, you know, a multi-purpose studio, like I said in the back, whether it's for friends of mine that, you know, want to make music or just wanted to create art, you know, however.
I am his friend.
You know, hey, there you go. You know, however it goes, and it kind of goes back to a little bit of our conversation before, you know, the podcast started. At the end of the day, it comes down to how you're going to inspire, you know, the next generation. And like my answer, that's a responsibility. Capital, bold, italicized, underlined, you know? And I don't think that people, athletes and stuff, recognize that. So Vanessa is my, she's Liam's mom, my high school sweetheart. We got married. We were married for 2 years. Didn't work. Fortunately, at where we are now, like, if there's one thing that I'm the most proud of, it's the co-parenting relationship I have with her. You know, I'm good friends with now Liam's stepdad, Lou Palmisano. He's assistant coach at on Liam's travel ball team. So, I mean, I'm really lucky.
For sure.
No doubt, as far as that, because, you know, I know a lot of co-parenting situations where it's just toxic. And at the end of the day, the only one that suffers in that situation is the kid.
He's a kid, for sure.
It's been a great episode, guys.
Hey, yeah.
This has been a great episode, guys.
Amazing. So, one last thing before we, you know, get up out of here.
Sure.
What do you want the people to know about Nick?
Absolutely nothing.
I like it. Hey, talk that talk, Nick. Absolutely.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing, man. You know, because at the end of the day, I have no answers, right? I'm still doing the best I can to just live my truth and just be as simple as possible. And, you know, I think that the universe is a perfect teacher in its own way. And the moment that you sound arrogant or you figure it out, boom!
Bendy.
Here's this gigantic lesson that you're going to have to learn. You know, so
Nobody has ever figured it out.
just chill out and enjoy the ride and love and appreciate the people that are close to you.
So,
Nice,
It's been great, man. It's been a pleasure, man.
yeah, we appreciate it, homie.
No
It's
doubt.
been real.
I
Love the
really
place,
did
love the
appreciate
convo. Love you, man. It's been dope, brother.
There it is, man. Hey, another episode of Clubhouse Lounge in the books. Thank y'all. On behalf of everybody sitting at the table, we appreciate y'all. Let's get it.
Hey.